What's up, Army? Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for choosing to share this space with me. I hope you're doing well. And I hope there's something in this message for you. Let's just include everybody this time. I'm just going to jump into the charms and see what's up because, I literally went through the entire range of emotions before I started the camera. There's a lot of energy going on, so let's just try and iron it out and pull some charms. I feel like I haven't pulled some charms in a while. I just keep like, I don't know how to explain it. When I say I'm feeling the entire range of emotions, is there's the ones that are sticking out the most is like there's like this it's like somebody's feeling like insecure or embarrassed. It's I'm literally seeing like a radio dial. I'm picking up on somebody who's trying to maybe trying to identify, maybe you're trying to identify what it is that you're feeling. It's the energy of like trying to look beneath the surface of what is going on with you. Like maybe not you, but you know what I'm saying. There's somebody in this energy who is it's like somebody here is starting the inner work for the first time. Somebody here is starting to look in instead of out. Somebody here is just starting to ask the questions that we talk about a lot. Why am I feeling this way? What is this? Trying to sort it out, trying to not make it about other people and look at themselves. And there is like this level of like embarrassment or shame, but I keep seeing like Spirit keeps showing me like somebody in this energy is working to separate their emotions from the perspective of others. Like, for example, if you are feeling embarrassed, or whoever I'm picking up on, if this person is feeling embarrassed, it's like embarrassment is usually from what other people view, right? I don't know how to like. I just keep seeing like this, like almost like a wall go up, almost like a shield go up. Like somebody is shutting out other people and looking at themselves, and I'm not sure if this is pertaining to something specific that has happened, or if it's just in general. But there's this energy of somebody asking the questions. It's doing that shadow work. It's doing that inner work. It's doing the work of, why am I feeling this way? Spirit keeps pointing out the card that I have over here. I don't have it in with my other cards. I have it separate because I kind of made it for myself. Not kind of made it for myself. I made it for myself, and I don't see why. I've shown this card to you guys before, and I should probably just put it in the fold with the rest of them, but I don't know why I don't. These two cards, I wrote them down because they were very important for me when I was working through some shit. The first one is, I will not shame myself for my past. I did the best I could with the information I had at the time. Reworking shame of the past or mistakes of the past keeps us stuck. Period. If you're reworking something from the past to take accountability, that's one thing. But if you're reworking something from the past as an excuse to beat yourself up and shame yourself, that's another thing. I did the best I could with the information I had at the time. You did the best you could with the information you had at the time. That's the perspective that needs to be had in order to analyze it from kind of a detached perspective. I'm not sure if that's the right, I mean, it's the right word, but it's not cutting off your emotions. It's not detaching from reality. It's not bypassing. It's not excusing behavior. It's taking accountability and knowing, recognizing where you can do it different, moving forward, and not staying stuck and beating yourself up over something from the past. I hope that made sense. And the other card is, it is my human right to honor and feel all of my emotions without shame. It is my human right to honor and feel all of my emotions without shame. And the reason I made that card is because, forgive me if I've explained this to you guys before, but when I got sober, I got angry, and I realized the emotions surrounding my anger, and the reasons why I suppressed my anger. For me personally, suppressing my anger, I suppressed my anger because it was not, it was I was taught that it wasn't pretty, or I was gaslit a lot about my feelings, like I didn't have a right to be angry. It was ugly to be angry. It was wrong to be angry. It was a lot of things that made me suppress it and not feel comfortable expressing it, and kind of shaming myself for feeling it. And when I started my spiritual journey, it kind of got worse before it got better. because it's always, positive vibes, positive vibes, positive vibes, positive vibes, positive vibes. No negativity. But we are both light and dark. And expressing anger in a healthy and clear way, or at least acknowledging your anger and looking at what's behind it. There's nothing wrong with that. We have the whole range of emotions to experience. And I'm pretty sure it's Abraham Hicks that says that I could be misquoting. I'm going to generalize. It's not a direct quote, but in general, our feelings are like our indicators of where we are and what we need to look at. If somebody in this energy is learning that, learning to work through that, it's as if somebody has been or is recognizing that they've been unconsciously led by their emotions. Louise Hay, feelings are just visitors, right? Or thoughts are just visitors. We always have control. And we can feel sad, and we can allow ourselves to feel sad. We can feel embarrassed. We can feel these feelings and allow ourselves to feel them without suppressing them, allowing ourselves to cry without suppressing it, without shame, and moving through it. Because we have to, feel it to heal it. We have to feel all of our emotions. And when we allow them to flow, whatever it is, I mean, I guess some people, they don't like to be happy. Some people are afraid to be happy. Some people feel like if they're happy, then that means the shit is about to hit the fan. Like, always waiting for the other shoe to drop so they don't allow themselves to be happy. They don't have time to be happy, I just heard. Somebody in this energy is learning the depth of their emotions. Spirit is showing me. Somebody is learning how deep something really goes. And this recognition of emotion is causing some kind of like embarrassment or shame. It's like somebody is realizing how transparent they were. That's what I'm getting. It's like somebody in this energy is realizing. My right ear is ringing, very high pitched. There's somebody. It's like not knowing, like thinking. This person has been thinking that what they've been going through or what they've been suppressing. Like, how do I explain this? It's like they didn't know certain things that they were doing were giving away the things that they were trying to hide. Does that make sense? For example, it's like thinking that you have everything under control, and or like being a, I don't want to use the word freak, but being a control freak, or being like having the need to control everything. Let's put it that way. Having the need to control everything and not realizing how that need to control everything put your fear of, um like, put your fears on display. Whoever I'm picking up on, you know what I'm saying, because you're going through it. Like, somebody, I hate the word the use. I hate to use the word exposed, but that's how somebody is feeling. Somebody didn't realize how transparent they were. I don't know how else to say it. And there's a level of like embarrassment or shame in that. But it's not a bad thing to recognize that there's work to be done. It's not a bad thing. Like somebody is feeling like embarrassed, like how long have I been so transparent? Something, but it's okay. It's okay. Like, we're all human, and it's it's taking away the lessons, right? It's never too late. Like, whoever I'm picking up on, your acknowledgement of it, or your own recognition of it, whatever it is, right? Is is the tipping point. It's the starting point. It's where you begin your evolution. Like, that's what waking up is. And I know there are a lot of people that are like, "Oh, I woke up in this year and I woke up in that." I feel like there's always awakenings, because there's levels to this shit. And you can recognize your behavior in one thing and learn from it and grow, and then recognize your behavior in something else. It is bottomless pit from my experience. There's no, hey, you made it, you're healed. Like that, you heal from things. You like every awakening is another step closer to you. The core of who you are, the core of who we all are, is one step closer to recognizing the God within you. But there's layers, and whoever this is, and this energy is finally scratching the surface after a lifetime of not knowing there was a surface to be scratched. Like, if somebody is realizing that they've been surface level or superficial or, yeah, if somebody in this energy is recognizing the depth of their soul, and it's nothing to be embarrassed about, right? Like I've said this so many times, and I've posted the meme, like, if you don't look back at your younger self and realize you were an idiot, you're probably still an idiot, right? like like everybody has things that they look back at, like, oh my god, why did I do that, why did I say that, like, I can't believe I was like that, like, you know. I've told you guys before, I look at my readings from 3 years ago, I don't even recognize myself. That's the point. To grow and evolve. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's bringing awareness to yourself and what needs to be healed. Like I said, we're all human. And the point is to recognize that's your humanity, that's your divinity, that's all of it. The light and the dark is your divinity. God, even God, believe it or not, is light and dark. Because God is not just, I'm not going to get into that. The Spirit is saying the truth is hidden within the mistakes. And accountability takes courage. And there can be a level of shame attached to that. But that is just another thing to heal. Because the shame comes from, I think I said this before, the opinions of other people. If somebody is that's interesting. It's like somebody is maturing on another level. If somebody has viewed maturity as surface level, like, I have a job, I pay my bills, I handle my responsibilities, I take care of my kids, I do what needs to be done, I'm mature. Not realizing that their emotions haven't grown, that their emotions haven't matured, that their emotions haven't developed, that they still live in the insecurity of being bullied at school, or they still live in the perception of love as they did in high school, or do you understand what I'm saying? Somebody on a material level has all their shit together, but they're realizing that emotionally they have been underdeveloped. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, because some people go their whole lives and they don't see that. Some people can live to their 90s and still not take any accountability for their actions or for their own emotions. So, congratulations on your awakening. No, I almost feel like I should just leave it at that and maybe just do another reading. What do you think? I always want to stretch it out. 25 minutes. Anything else, Vera? I didn't even touch the charms. Let's pull some charms. Let's see if we can get some little, like, I don't know. I don't know. I keep seeing, like, is that Mr. Softy, the ice cream man? I keep seeing, like, the soft serve ice cream head. I don't know why I keep seeing that, but I keep seeing that. I saw it before I even turned the camera on, and I just dismissed it. Something about a groundhog. Groundhog's Day is significant. I don't even know when Groundhog's Day is. Is it in March? Earth Day? If somebody likes the little, like, the like, somebody knows the little days like that, like Earth Day and Groundhog's Day, and, like, not the big holidays, but, like, the little Flag Day, and, like, I don't know, Pickle Day. I don't know if there is a Pickle Day. There should be a Pickle Day, okay? I'm just saying, Dragonfly. Dragonflies are significant to somebody. Star with the fairy in it. A shell, a clam shell. A cat. I'm seeing a black cat. Pegasus. And the moon with a cat. Cats are significant. Somebody is afraid to explore these emotions. Somebody is afraid to go deep. I just heard somebody say curiosity killed the cat. Somebody is actually fearful of their own emotions. It's like an untapped well, and they don't know what's at the bottom of it. Listen, it's going to take a long time to get to the bottom, I'll tell you that much. First of all, let's start with the top of the water. But I can definitely relate to that. Like I said, when I got sober, I recognized my anger, but I was afraid of finding out what I had been suppressing. And it's important to not force it. Just like I said, deal with the surface. Whatever flows to the surface, that's what you deal with. And then more will come to the surface when you're ready. Don't go digging, searching, hypnotizing, don't force it. We've spoken about this before. Don't force it. Everything comes at the proper time. Everything happens at the proper time. Allow things to come to the surface on their own, and when they do, then you deal with it. Because as you deal with the things that come to the surface, you gain the tools to deal with the things a little further down. It's like Spirit is showing me a cup, you know, and it's like there's a cup of water, let's say. Let's take this glass, okay? And the big stuff is on the bottom, and you got medium stuff and little stuff and tiny stuff that's on the surface. All of this stuff can float, but it doesn't all float because of the weight of everything that's on top of it. So as you skim the smaller stuff on the top, then the second to smallest stuff can rise to the surface, and you deal with that, and then the bigger stuff and the bigger stuff and the bigger stuff. Again, dealing with the stuff on the surface, the things that are obvious right now, the things that you can see right now, is training for dealing with the bigger stuff on the bottom. Does that make sense? Seahorse, dolphins, a fairy, and turtle. Slow and steady. And a little, I'm seeing this dog for some reason in a bubble. And now I'm seeing the bubble that Glenda the Good Witch, Glenda from the Wizard of Oz is in. But if you've ever seen Wicked, Glinda is not as flawless and perfect as she pretends to be. Glinda is concerned with popularity and appearances. This dog in a bubble it feels like that fear. It feels like, you know that saying, your bark being bigger than your bite, right? Somebody is afraid of their own bark. If that makes any sense. It's the energy of being afraid of the things, like I said before, of the things you've been suppressing, but it's more like somebody is very controlled in their speech. It's I don't know how to explain this. It's like somebody is afraid to take the reins off. Somebody has been very controlled. And they're afraid to take the reins off because they're afraid they won't be able to reel it back in. They're afraid they will unravel. They're afraid of their own voice. I can tell you that suppressing your voice, suppressing your emotions, suppressing your truth will drive you to insanity faster than expressing it ever will. With the dolphins and the seahorse, I'm getting this energy of like expressing your emotions, and I'm not really sure right now if this is the same person or not, but there's an energy here, somebody here like afraid to express feelings that they have for somebody. This is different, or maybe it's not. There's this energy of somebody's trying to keep it like it's funny the way spirit is showing me, like trying to keep it like small, tiny, lighthearted, like a seahorse, when really it's like big dolphin love, soulmate kind of shit, even though dolphins, I'm pretty sure they are not monogamous creatures. Regardless, it's the size comparison. Really, it's like somebody's trying to keep something lighthearted when it's actually very deep and near and dear to them. And there's this fear of like, if I say it, if I express how deep my emotions really are, I will never be able to take those words back. Somebody's afraid to put themselves out there and be like, I love you. There's fear of rejection, there's fear of abandonment. There's fear of like looking crazy. What if they don't feel the same? What if they never feel the same? It's like somebody has been able to keep how they feel about somebody in this in like this little box. And they're afraid to open it, but it's getting too big for the box. It's it's like what I said before, suppressing your feelings will drive you to insanity faster than expressing them will. And this person, their emotions have grown so deep, it's so big, and that they almost feel like it'll be too much for the person they want to express it to. But Spirit is saying that you're underestimating the depth of the other person's soul. It Spirit is showing it to me like somebody wants to, this person wants to express emotions to this person, and they're afraid to be too much, say too much, and this person won't be able to hold it all, won't have the space or the room or the emotional availability to receive it. Spirit said you're selling yourself short, and you're you're making excuses. That's what they said. You're making excuses because it's really just, it's just fear. It's just fear. Focusing on the worst case scenario. Not seeing the possibility that, or not believing in the possibility that the other person could feel the same way, or is emotionally available enough to accept and receive what you're saying. And Spirit just said, turn your nose into yeses. It's like you're playing scenarios in your mind, and all the worst cases are coming out. Like, you're seeing this person laughing at you, you're seeing this person, that is your insecurities, that is your shadow fucking with you. That is your shadow fucking with you. There's this, and I've picked up on this before, there's like this need to know. Whoever you are that needs to express these emotions, there's like this need, like I said before, like it's you can't really like contain it anymore. So where's it gonna go if not to this person? Where's it gonna go? It's gonna start coming out in other areas, other places, unhealthy places, just to distract from this overwhelming little package of love that you're trying to ignore. So you suppress and suppress and suppress, but the more you try to suppress, the harder it gets. It's the same as this analogy. It's the same as this analogy. It's this big thing that is now floating to the surface. It's grown so big that you can't ignore it. And you keep trying to shove it down, but it just keeps popping up, popping up, popping up. So the only thing that you can really do is find other things to put on top of it to weigh it down. But the other things to put on top of it to weigh it down are not your truth. They're just suppressing your truth. It doesn't make the truth go away. It doesn't make the truth any smaller. It doesn't make the truth any lighter. It just buries it, suppresses it. But it's still there, growing under the surface. And eventually, it's going to get to the point where you can't put anything on top of it anymore because it's gotten so big, it's shoved everything outside of the water, and it just takes up the whole thing. And then what do? Then it's on the bottom, it's in the middle, and it's on the surface. It's everything. It's everything. It has taken over everything that you've tried to use to suppress it, and it's become the only thing because it's become a part of everything. You still got to deal with it. You still got to face it. You still have to express it. It's the only way it gets lighter is to bring light to it. Keeping it in the dark Doesn't make it go anywhere. I don't know. I just feel like pretty large and strong emotions. And maybe that's what this whole thing was leading up to, that one thing. But I'm sure there's somebody watching that is just awakening to their own emotions and their own depth. Either way, however this message resonates with you, I hope you got something out of it. I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. If you're still with me, you already know you're a fucking real one. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. You're beautiful. I love you.